C Plain in English. Diploma in Primary Teacher Education. Requirements are C Plain in KCSE and above. Diploma in Guidance and Psychological Counseling. C Plain in KCSE and above. Certificate in P1, DTE, nursing or any other relevant certificate. Upgrading to CBC diploma for all PTE and ECDE students. Requirements are PTE, ECDE certificate and TSC registration certificate.
What makes us outstanding is that students have a voice. I can say this from experience. We are not just trained to pass in our examinations, but for the future.
At St. Augustine's Teachers College, we don't just focus on academics. We build a community. We learn, we lead, and we make lasting friendships. So if you are looking for a place to be at, we encourage you to join St. Augustine's Teachers College. We would love to be with you.
We wish to welcome parents and guardians to enroll their sons and daughters in St. Augustine's College for a quality diploma in education and guidance and psychological counseling.
Intakes are ongoing. Apply now to get started. For more information, call the principal, St. Augustine Teachers Training College at 0722 908 044 or 0735 424 580. Welcome all to St. Augustine Teachers Training College, Ishara.
Hello and welcome to Catholic Focus on Capuchin TV. I'm Charles Mawaton and it is always a pleasure to have you with us as we keep tabs on what is happening in the Catholic world and beyond. Joining us for sign language interpretation is Hezron Otieno. In a deeply moving celebration of faith and lifelong commitment, 7 Capuchin friars professed their final vows today at the St. Padre Pio Friary in Karen, Nairobi. The solemn liturgy led by Reverend Father Arnold Shirima brought together the Capuchin community and faithful from across Kenya to witness this sacred moment of dedication to a life of chastity, poverty, and obedience. The event also honored 4 friars making 25 years of religious life alongside Brother Godfrey Odunga, who celebrated 25 years in priestly ministry. Let's have a look.
Na kila siku tunapoamka asubuhi tunamshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa sababu tungali tupo na tungali tunamtumikia Mungu. Kila siku kuna changamoto mbalimbali. Kama nilivyosema tulianza 18 na wengine hata tu baada ya wiki moja walisema maisha haya ni magumu. Wengine baada ya mwaka mmoja, miaka miwili, miaka mitatu, na baadaye tukaweka nadhiri tukiwa ndugu watatu. Nakumbuka tarehe 9 Januari mwaka 2000 kule Tanzania tuliweka nadhiri hizi tukiwa watatu, na nashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu tungali watatu. Ndugu Ephraim Okelo ambaye yuko hapa pamoja na mimi kwa sherehe hii, ndugu yetu Benedict Ayoti ambaye yuko kule Amerika. Kitu cha muhimu kabisa kwa miaka 25 hii ni kwamba nimeishi maisha ya undugu. kwamba tumeshirikiana na ndugu zangu wa shirika hili la Capuchin, tumetembea pamoja, na kunapotokea changamoto yoyote tumeweza kushiriki pamoja kwa furaha, na wakati wa changamoto tumeshiriki kwa kushirikiana kuweza kuona kwamba tunapata suluhisho katika matatizo haya ambayo yamekuwepo.
Capuchin TV congratulates all brothers on this remarkable milestone of grace and service to God and His people. Moving on, it is a relief for people with living with disability in Trans Nzoia County after the Department of Special Programs in the Catholic Diocese of Kitale, in collaboration with the Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy and the County Senator, organized technology training for them with the aim of empowering them to be self-reliant and create their own employment.
Jina ni Jimmy Kata Glide Makutwa, nafanya kazi na Ajira Digital Program. Ajira Digital Program ambayo inafunza vijana kuhusu kutumia mtandao ili kupata waweze kujisimamia kimaisha, waweze kupata pesa kwa mtandao, kutumia zile skills ambazo wamesoma about how to use the online space.
Jina ni Steven Korir, mimi nasimamia stories za ICT app, Trans Nzoia Community ICT app. 1 month unapata hiyo story ya unajua kutumia kompyuta. Tukimaliza hiyo 1 month tunaingia online business. Tukishamaliza hizo stories za online business, vijana wanatoka hapo wakijitegemea. Unaweza fanya kazi ukiwa nyumbani, unaweza tumia simu yako, unaweza tumia laptop, ina depend na vile umejipanga.
Wanyonyi Wafula Dennis almaarufu Mr. D Mkenya, nikiwa mwenyekiti wa kikundi cha Young Voices ambacho kinafadhiliwa na Diocese ya Kitale, Kanisa Katoliki. Kwa ushirikiano wa Kanisa Katoliki na Ajira tumeweza kujifunza mambo mengi sana ambayo ni mambo ambayo ni mzuri sana kwa waja ambao wanaishi na changamoto za kimaumbile haswa, kwa sababu unapata kwamba sisi vijana wenye changamoto za kimaumbile hatuwezi ndio tukafanya mjengo, hatuwezi endesha bodaboda, lakini tukiwa na hizi knowledge ambazo tumeweza kujifunza mahali hapa, unapata kwamba mimi nitakwenda pale kwa mtandao kutumia apps kama Twitter, nikiweka profile yangu ya LinkedIn ikae vizuri, na nitakuwa napata kipato nikiwa reseller, na pia naweza kuwa article writer kwa pale kwa apps kama Pyramid na zingine, na mwisho wa siku nitakuwa napata kipato bila ya kufanya kazi za sulubu.
There is a sigh of relief for residents of Cabraas West as the construction of a new Deputy County Commissioner offices gets underway. The development marks a major step for the newly launched sub-county, promising to bring services closer to the people. Our reporter Onuso Yvonne now takes us to Malava, where the project was officially launched.
There is a sigh of relief in Cabraas West following the groundbreaking of the Deputy County Commissioner's office, a move residents say is long overdue. The new office will serve as the administrative hub for the newly created West Cabraas Sub-County, a unit carved out of the former Kakamega North Sub-County. For months, the DCC has been operating from rented premises at Shikutse Market.
Ningependa kutangaza kirasmi ya kwamba watu wa Cabraas West tumekuja kufanya launch ya mradi ambao mlingojea, ofisi ya DCC, na tumekuja kuwapatia kirasmi.
Local leaders have praised the development, terming it a bold step toward decentralizing services and opening up employment opportunities for residents. They have, however, cautioned against politicizing the project, which is part of the 2024-2025 financial year development plan.
Uzuri wa hii sub-county mpya ni kwamba saa hii services zimekuja karibu na wananchi. Saa hii ukitaka kitambulisho utapata kutoka hapa. Saa hii ukitaka birth certificate, death certificate utapata kutoka hapa. Number 2, immigrate employment. Offices za hapa zinataka watu wa kufanya kazi kwa hizo offices. Imekuja karibu na wananchi, itaongeza miradi ya serikali hapa na hata infrastructure, mambo ya mabarabara, mambo ya stima, mambo yote inahusiana na new sub-county kukuja Saa hii kunatengeneza hata malami zitakuja hapa, hata value ya mashamba ya kila kitu, kwa sababu town itaanza kudevelop hapa. Sisi imetuletea manufaa kubwa sana, na hata mkao wa serikali ule ulikuwa unakuja Malava ikiwa kubwa huko east na west, saa hii sasa wanaiweka mara mbili. Serikali ikiweka pesa, Malava inaweka mara mbili.
The Malava Constituency Development Fund Office is spearheading the project and has assured residents that construction will proceed as scheduled. Speaking during the launch, area politicians echoed the CDF office's sentiments and urged residents to prioritize development over politics when choosing their leaders.
Tuache kuleta siasa kwa hiyo ofisi ya mwenda zake Mheshimiwa Malulu, kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Malulu aliacha program zake na aliacha kwa mikono mizuri na huyu CDF manager fund manager, na mimi naona ni mtu wa kujituma, atamaliza hizi miradi zote vile ilikuwa imepangwa na vile serikali inapanga.
The new sub-county office is expected to boost service delivery and anchor other government initiatives in the region. Reporting for Catholic Focus, my name is Onuso Yvonne.
Now, as many Kenyans continue to reel from the effects of tough economic climate, tens of vulnerable families in Ruiru have received a reprieve. The economic struggling families receive a much-needed lifeline from Lupsa's SACCO, which has launched a wide-reaching humanitarian initiative to support the elderly and the needy students. Our reporter Maureen Kimani has more details.
As the escalating cost of living continues to leave many families struggling to afford basic necessities, some elderly citizens have been going for days without food. It is against this backdrop that the financial institution, as part of its community development program, donated food supplies to over 200 elderly residents from Gitodhwa, Biashara and Gatongora wards. The food packages are expected to last beneficiaries between 2 to 3 weeks. Speaking during the distribution exercise, James Njoroge, the Assistant Chief of Gitodhwa area in Ruiru, praised the effort, describing it as timely and life-saving. Some of the recipients are bedridden elders who will also receive additional support tailored to their needs. Julius Mbugwa, the acting CEO of the SACCO, emphasized that the initiative is part of their broader commitment to uplifting vulnerable members of society.
Tunakuja kusaidia the elderly ambao tumeonelea that they are in need hapa Ruiru, na corporate social responsibility ya Rupsa SACCO tumeonelea siku ya leo tukuje tuwapatie something small ambao tuko nayo ili waweze kujikimu, kujiendeleza katika maishani mwao. Tumekuwa na vikundi za disability huku Ruiru, tumecontact nao ili tuweze kujua hali ile ambao wanapitia, na out of them tunaenda tuna select tujaribu tupate ambao they are so much needy, ili tuone what we can give as Rupsa SACCO ili tuweze kuwasaidia.
Tunaona kwa sababu afya nzuri inaanza na chakula. Kama wamekula watakuwa hata kuweza kumeza dawa, wale ambao wanameza dawa. Ungependa kusihi vijana sana kwa sababu hawa ni watu wakongwe ambao wengine wana watoto ambao ni vijana. Tusije tukaachilia wakongwe wetu, kwa sababu wakongwe hawa wetu ni mama zetu, ni nyanya zetu, wao ndio wametulea tukapata kile ambacho tuko nacho kwa mfuko. Isingekuwa ni wakongwe hawa, hatungekuwa.
Some of the elderly beneficiaries who spoke to journalists were overwhelmed with gratitude, describing the food donation as a godsend during these difficult times.
Na mimi nimesema asante kwa Yehova, maana mimi ameniweka, yeye ameniweka kwa usiku wangu. Na nimeombea kampuni yenu, Mungu aibariki, endelee na mbele, muweze kusaidia na kuchunga kondoo za Mwenyezi Mungu.
Nimesikia mzuri sana kwa Mwenyezi Mungu. Mungu anabariki nyinyi. Muendelee na kazi kusaidia wazee, kusaidia kila. Mimi nafurahi sana kwa Mwenyezi Mungu.
Kwa hivyo sikuwa na matarajio, na leo niko na matarajio, leo nitapata chakula, na hata kesho na kesho kutwa nitakuwa na kitu ya kunisaidia. Kwa hivyo nawaombea Mungu awape nguvu na awape upendo hiyo, waendelee namna hiyo.
The institution plans to reach over 1,000 families with similar support before the end of the year, providing a ray of hope for many who have been hit hardest by the ongoing economic hardships. Reporting for Catholic Focus, Maureen Kimani.
And on agriculture, the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture, Mutahi Kagwe, has launched the rebranded 4K Club at Kihate Primary School in Nyeri in a bid to empower youth through agriculture. Deborah Mwanya reports.
Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe has today officiated the launch of the revitalized 4K clubs at Kihate Primary School in Nyeri County, marking a major milestone in efforts to integrate agriculture into Kenya's basic education.
The 4K clubs should actually be in the forefront of growing food for students here. Mwalimu, we should be growing our own food. Today, the 4K club is even more important than it has ever been in our lifetimes. Because today, the farmer or the people who are farming are growing older and older and older. So we want the younger people to start learning agriculture from when you are small, and everybody should have some knowledge about agriculture, because agriculture is life. And tomorrow, when you are a farmer, we want to make sure that you are trained as a farmer, but you should be interested in farming. Because tomorrow we don't just want you to keep a cow, we want you to keep a very good cow. And we don't want you to just get some milk, we want you to get high quality milk.
The government is reintroducing 4K clubs in all the 31,218 public primary schools across the country. So far, 1,222 trainers of trainers have been deployed across 36 counties, while 245 schools have been equipped with modern agricultural tools, including greenhouses, irrigation kits, incubators, and value addition equipment. The rebranded initiative aims to nurture a new generation of agripreneurs through practical school-based learning.
And this time, it will be on your mobile phone. We used to travel all over looking for information. Now information will be on your mobile phone because it's a new way, it's a new future, and things have changed. But that change can only happen if you, the very young people, take an interest in agriculture. So we want you to be interested. We want young people to grow passionate about agriculture. And when you grow passionate about agriculture, our country will become stable. We will have enough food in Kenya to eat, and there will be no problem about feeding our population.
A digital 4K club platform is also in development, connecting learners with technology-driven farming solutions. CS Kagwe emphasized the need for collaborative support from counties, private sector, teachers, and parents to ensure the success of the program. He also made a passionate call to 4K Club alumni to return to their former schools and support ongoing efforts through mentorship, resources, and partnerships.
What I would like to appeal at this morning today is three things. Number one is to ask that the school administration, from the head teachers to the school community, the board members, and all these people, to support the students when they want to start a 4K club. Mwalimu, thank you for your good work, and thank you, head teacher. Let's give them a big clap for assisting us to start a 4K club. The alumni people, you should take an interest in the school you learned, where you came from, the school that was your school. You must go back to that school and help them. You must help them build a better school. You must also help the students themselves. To the Kenyans at large, please go back to the school where you went in those early days, where you schooled. Go back to that school and try and help them. And my appeal is that you go and help start a 4K club in that school. Go there and start a 4K club and support the 4K club members, so that they can understand agriculture and so that the school can also do agriculture.
From Nyeri County for Capuchin TV, I am Deborah Mwanya.
And on matters of education, parents and guardians have been asked to closely monitor and guide their children, especially during this school holiday period. The call was made by Kitui Central Member of Parliament, Dr. Makali Mulu, who emphasized that proper parenting contributes significantly to children's academic success.
Tumeona ya kwamba shule zimefungwa na watoto wamerudi nyumbani ili waweze kuwa na wazazi wao kwa muda wa kama mwezi mmoja. Na mimi ningependa kuhimiza wazazi wote wakati huu ambao watoto wamerudi nyumbani waweze kuchukua nafasi ya kukaa na watoto wao kwa kuwasaidia kwa masomo yao, kwa sababu sasa walimu wamechukua break, na kama wazazi hawatachukua muda unaofaa kukaa na wazazi na watoto wao, labda wakati watakuwa wakirudisha watoto shule kutakuwa na shida, watakuwa either wamepoteza wakati kwa sababu hawako revise, ama watakuwa pia wamepick tabia ambazo asingekuwa zinafaa kwa mwanafunzi. Kwa hivyo huu ni wakati wa muhimu sana wazazi kuhakikisha kwamba wametafuta nafasi waweze kukaa na watoto wao na waweze kuwashauri vile wanafunzi wanatakiwa waishi. Ile jambo lingine ningependa kuongea juu yake ni kwamba jana nilipokuwa nikiangalia taarifa jioni, niliona ya kwamba idara yetu ya elimu wamepunguza ama wamependekeza kupunguza fees ya university, na hilo ni jambo la muhimu, ni jambo zuri kwa nchi yetu ya Kenya, lakini tumekuwa na wakati mwingi kuna kuongea kwingi kuliko kufanya matendo. Kwa hivyo mimi naamini ya kwamba vile walitangaza jana watatimiza, ndio watoto wetu waweze kufunguziwa ile fees wanalipa, na hiyo pia iweze kusaidia wazazi kujikaza kupeleka watoto shule.
And on sport, the Cabinet Secretary for Sports, Salim Vuria, flagged off the national under-20 women's volleyball team who are set to represent Kenya at the 2025 African Championship in Yaoundé, Cameroon. The continental tournament, which also serves as a qualifier for the 2026 World Championship, will run from August 3rd to 12th, with Kenya drawn against strong opponents including host Cameroon, Egypt, Uganda, Burundi, Morocco, and Senegal. Let's take a look.
I'm very confident. I have listened to the players, where they are playing, and I have no doubt that this team is going to do a lot of pride for our country. When you are given the national flag, it means the 55 million Kenyans are represented. So when you are playing, you are not just playing for yourself. You are playing for Kenya. So all Kenyans are behind you. The government of Kenya is behind you. And we are very proud that every time Kenya is playing in Africa, our profile in sporting activities keep rising. So you are our dear ambassadors in Cameroon, and I'm sure you will not let down the country.
And that brings us to the end of this edition. Thank you for staying with us on Catholic Focus. Here on Capuchin TV, I'm Charles Mawaton, and our sign language interpreter is Ezra Notieno. We also thank the team that has made this possible. Until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep the faith.
Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity channel. Are watching Capuchin TV. For any complaints, comments, or compliments on our programming, you can either write to us on info@capuchintv.co.ke or you can call us directly on 0717 424 866. Your complaint shall be addressed within 7 days. Remember to keep a copy of your communication with us. Keep watching Capuchin TV, your Catholic identity. Father in heaven, may the faith you've given us in your Son, Jesus Christ, our brother, and the flame of charity enkindled in our hearts by the Holy Spirit, reawaken in us the blessed hope for the coming of your kingdom. May your grace transform us into tireless cultivators of the seeds of the gospel. May those seeds transform from within both humanity and the whole cosmos in the sure expectation of a new heaven and a new earth, when with the powers of evil vanquished, your glory will shine eternally. May the grace of the Jubilee reawaken in us pilgrims of hope, a yearning for the treasures of heaven. May that same grace spread the joy and peace of our Redeemer throughout the earth. To you, our God, eternally blessed be glory and praise forever. Amen.